I'm a 14-year-old content creator that works with sponsors every day. So here are my secrets and 6 steps on how I personally got all my sponsors. Now I'm 99% sure if you do what I say in this video, you will get your first sponsor. So for my first step, you're gonna wanna have a following on whatever platform you are currently shooting videos on. If you don't, companies are not gonna wanna work with you. I'd say at least 5,000 followers on whatever platform you're on is probably when you're gonna be able to work with these companies. I got my first sponsor at 3,000 followers, so it may vary from person to person. If you aren't getting emails by 5,000 followers, then you're gonna actually have to do some work. First, you're gonna need to put your business email on your platform's bio. Then you're gonna need to go to the company's websites that you wanna be sponsored by and find their email. When you find their email, you're gonna have to tell them why you think that, they should sponsor you. You can also ask other creators for sponsors' emails and that they have worked with in the past. So the second step is actually emailing the company. So when you find the company's email and you're ready to email them, you're going to want to keep the email short and sweet because these brands don't want to sit there and try to read your 5-paragraph essay on why you want them to sponsor you. To help you out on this, I'll put in an example email that I would use on the screen. You don't want to send the same email to all the companies because then it might sound fake and they can tell if it's copy and paste the email. So you want to be specific and it will raise your chances of landing the sponsor. So after you sent the email, most of the time they will respond. But that means you're not going to be getting paid. When you yourself reach out to the brand, 99 times out of 100, they're just going to be sending you the product for free, which isn't a bad thing if you're starting out. So that leads me to my third step, which is making 10 sponsored videos on your page or channel. You're going to want to have these 10 videos up because it will show companies that you're good at representing brands, and it will give you a bigger chance of brands reaching out to you. Making those first 10 videos isn't as hard as you would think because if you ask 30 brands to sponsor you, you probably would get at least 10 out of those 30 brands to say yes. So after the 10 videos promoting those brands, you probably have sponsors emailing you instead of you having to email them. These brands will see that you have been working with multiple sponsors and now start to email you and ask what you charge per video. Now that brings me to my fourth step, communication and rates. So after these brands reach out to you, you're gonna have to communicate with these brands and discuss a good rate. When I say rate, that means how much you're gonna be getting paid per video. So yes, by this point, you're gonna be getting paid by these sponsors. And when they ask what your rate is or what you charge per video, don't give them your first answer. Actually ask them what their rate is because you never know. They might say a price larger than what you were gonna ask. Obviously, if they give you a lower price than what you were gonna ask, give them your rate and what you charge per video. Starting out, I personally charge $50 per video. Now I charge upwards to $100 per video, but I promote all these brands through TikTok. So if you're promoting brands on YouTube, then you'll probably up your rate to over $100. For reference, when you charge, divide your average views by 1,000, then multiply that number by around 25. I average around 5,000 views on TikTok, so I normally charge $100 to $150. Brands will also try and give you links called affiliate links. If you don't have upward of 500,000 followers, then I wouldn't really mess with these since you barely will be getting paid a couple of dollars or pocket money really. So if a company wants to send you just an affiliate link, decline the offer and tell them that you want that cash. Also, these companies will sometimes send you a contract to sign when you receive it. Just sign it and move along. If you want a contract because they didn't provide you with one, then you can kindly ask and they will send you one to sign. I personally don't ask for contracts because it's not like they're sending you over $1 million and like something could happen with it. But anyways, let's get to the next step. Now for this next segment, it's actually just gonna be talking about how long your videos will be and what kind of different sponsored video content you could be making. Now, if you're sponsoring the company on TikTok, then your videos you're promoting will be around 30 seconds long. But if you're trying to sponsor someone on YouTube, there's 2 ways you can go through it. 1, ad reads, and 2, dedicated videos. When you shoot an ad read, the video you make for the company will probably be around 30 to 90 seconds long. I know you've all seen these types of sponsors during a YouTube video you're trying to watch, and half the time you just skip through them. But for dedicated videos, you'll be making the whole video around the sponsored product. If you're shooting a dedicated video for a company, you're going to want to charge more obviously because you're promoting them the whole entire video. These videos normally aren't just talking about the product, they're just based around the product. Now for the final step, the 6th step is just getting the green light to post a video from the company. The companies normally want you to send them the draft video or whatever it is so they can check over it. So if they ask to send it, just send it over to them and then you'll be on your way. By the way, if you made it this far, comment sponsor. That's how I know you're a real one. Anyways, after you post a video, you're going to want to tell them you posted it because sometimes brands can be stubborn and refuse to pay. I've only had this happen to me once. Water dispenser company. So if they don't pay you or just ghost you, just delete the video. But that concludes the video. I hope you all enjoyed and I hope you all get your first sponsor. But let me know in the comments about your stories on if you've already got your first sponsor or if you're trying to get your first sponsor. I would love to hear it. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next one.